YuGiOh 101 card review. Here to review a card being released in Crossover Souls February 14, 2015. What we're looking at here is Sephira Exa, the Flame Beast Nekroz. And it is a Fire Dragon Pendulum Effect monster, level 5, Pendulum Scale 7, attack 2000, defense 1000. Description: You can description Pendulum effect. You cannot pendulum summon monsters except Nekroz or Sephira monsters. This effect cannot be negated. Monster effect: If a Nekroz or Sephira card or cards in your monster zone or pendulum zone is destroyed by a battle or a card effect, you can special summon. You can card. Oh wow, I'm getting too far ahead of myself. If a Nekroz or Sephira card or cards in your monster zone or pendulum zone is destroyed by battle or card effect, except Sephira Exa, the Flame Beast Nekroz, while this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can special summon this card. You can only use this effect of Sephira Exa, the Flame Beast Nekroz, once per turn. So this is actually Exa, warrior of the Nekroz. He's become a Sephira through whatever turn of events. Now he's changed from water to fire. Okay, so, but back to the monster effect. Um, I would say between Astellar Knights and Sephira buff, uh, and just your card being that would be like the only, just in terms of what you can do outside of like MST or like whatever. That monster's effect can trigger this card to be special summoned from your hand or graveyard. That's one thing that comes to mind. Uh, so Astellar Knight, Sephira buff effect: You destroy a monster in your pendulum zone with that monster's effect, and you special summon this from your hand, and then you do whatever. At that point, it's just a beat stick. So I feel like it would have more use as a beat stick than anything else, and of course to exceed or synchro summon into like a level um, 5, or use it for a synchro summon for whatever. You can exceed into level 5 or synchro summon into whatever, but that's pretty much it. Can't really think of anything else, man. I'm just confused by the amount of things that I can actually say about these Sephira monsters. I mean, they're pretty much, you know, for the most part, like, I don't know, like they don't have too much going for them right now. I mean, maybe Nekroz or Brian that can search it out because it is a Nekroz monster, but I mean, it has Nekroz in a card name, but why would you run a? I don't know. It's just some things that's just not adding up or just not clear to me. Like, I don't think you would want to run all of the. Yeah, it's like I said in the previous video that I did of Saphira Fuxi, Treasure of the Yang Zing. You wouldn't want to do, or like you wouldn't want to make a build running all of these monsters at once because they seem to be more of like a support archetype than anything for their respective archetypes that they come from. Like maybe like two of monsters in an archetype can be used at once because they are, so like uh, pendulum monsters, but that would be the extent of it. So I don't know. Like it's something going on with this archetype. I can't really put my finger on it, but this would be nothing more than a monster that, once your monster gets destroyed by battle or by card effect, it's basically good for backup. And then you want to focus on trying to increase its attack or whatever the case is, because at that point it's just a beat stick. You would do better not even putting this in the pendulum zone unless you had something else to Like unless you really had another purpose for it. I don't know. Like I don't really see this being a good idea putting it in like the pendulum zone. I feel like you can get more out of it if you just either left it in your hand or in the graveyard. So yeah. So link to this card is going to be in the description. You guys can check it out, and I'll see you for the next card review. Peace.